welcome to this new video. As you saw right before the image I just shared you, Ho Chi Minh City start to reopen. So I was mentioning it already last week, and if you check my previous video, I was already able to go in a park and then go to a coffee takeaway and enjoy a banh mi in a park. So restaurants and coffee places start to reopen actually here in District 7. So they use this district as a sandbox, and they want to check a little bit how things are going to be able to find how can be the new normal. And what we observe outside on those coffee places, there will be probably limited quantities, so you can eat inside the restaurants, the coffee place, and basically they're going to run this kind of test and probably expand it to all the districts in Ho Chi Minh City if they found that this is the perfect way to be able to live with the virus. So in this video I want to share you a little bit some updates about the situation here in Vietnam. We got some news this week and confirmation that Vietnam want to reopen tourism in 2022. They actually plan for mid-2022 to have the tourism reopen fully in the whole country. So they want to run different kind of tests. They want to start with Phu Quoc in November, and then they may target other specific cities that tourists were coming before that pandemic. So they were already discussing about Dalat, about Hoi An, about Da Nang, that are places near the beach, and they want to also target Ha Long Bay. So this hotspot is also very famous for tourists in Asia to travel. So they may start to run some kind of tourism campaigns to allow people from vaccinated countries probably mostly in Asia first, and then get flights from all over the world being able to come to Vietnam. Obviously, it's not everything that is going well here. As you may guess, the last 4 months have been very tough for all Vietnam. Big cities and small regions have been highly impacted because of the huge lockdown that we had. So it's very good that right now cities start to reopen. Obviously, it's going to be mostly big cities, and maybe third-tier cities may still have a lockdown in the future, just because right now the vaccination campaign has been highly focused for big cities. But the good commitment we got this week as a confirmation from authorities is that there won't be any more big lockdowns in Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi. Apparently the government is aware that that lockdown has been too much tough for the economy. Many small businesses are out, they didn't survive, and many workers, many employees lost their job. Actually, this week the government pushed more allowance. So over the last months they focused on the poor people in the whole country, and then slowly by slowly they opened those kind of allowance to more people. So for instance, if you are right now an employee and if you lost your job, then you can get from 1.5 million to 2 million. If you are someone who are still working for a company for more than a year, you can get maybe 2.5 up to 3 millions. And then they just announced that there may be more money that will be distributed to everyone, just to copy the same kind of model that in the US, to have the economy being able to run again. In terms of the vaccination going on in Vietnam, so as I was saying, most of the big cities prioritize the vaccination. We got, for instance, Da Nang as well, putting huge effort into vaccinating the citizens. Here, to give you an idea, in Ho Chi Minh City, about 70% of the people older than 18 years old already get their 2 shots. So it's a very good numbers that we have here. And basically those trends of trying to find how can be the new normal also goes with this huge vaccination campaign. So finally Vietnam catch a little bit late the trend of vaccinated their citizens. Luckily, the Vietnamese government has pushed a lot this vaccination campaign over the last 4 months. They really asked and went out there to ask directly pharmaceutical companies to provide to Vietnam vaccine, and they also ask specific countries such as the US, Europe, or even Japan to provide and to donate vaccine to vaccinate more people here in Vietnam. I guess in all Southeast Asia right now we see the trend of reopening slowly all the different countries. We saw this already in Singapore with high number of people vaccinated. They already have a new normal for a couple of months. We got it way more recently in Thailand that opened their island, Phuket, a couple of weeks ago, and now they start to reopen other cities for international tourists. So I guess it will be the trend in all Southeast Asia. So if you plan to relocate to this part of the world, this is time for you to prepare your expatriation journey. And as you saw actually in this video, the clips that I share with you about the nightlife and people going out was actually this week. So as you see, everyone is very happy to go out. You have a lot of millennials, Gen Z, they are finally able to go out. They go to their favorite coffee place, Chasseur, and everyone is buying again. So it's very nice to see the city being that alive right now. Obviously, it's not the whole city that is right now reopening like this. As I was mentioning here, we are in District 7, so it's a little bit specific incentive that are putting by the local authorities, but hopefully they will be able to scale this in the whole city. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, this quick update about the situation here in Ho Chi Minh City. I'm really looking for going outside and be able to eat again in some of my favorite restaurants. I find some hot spot here and people are already being able to eat inside. And actually, if you've been in Vietnam before, you know how the Vietnamese like to take things. They are quite easy, and even sometimes the local police in certain area are also easy and also want to have good time. So you can maybe go a little bit outside, find nice spots, and maybe there you can eat inside, eat, you know, in a corner next to the coffee, even if in theory it's not yet things that are allowed here in the city. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me your comment below and tell me what do you think about the situation that is happening here in Vietnam. I'm pretty sure many of you guys are like impressed that everything got back almost to normal very fast. So I'm willing to get your insights and your feedback about that. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumb up and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.
And I'ma get it right, then I'll sight like